Hey, I'm Brooke, and I promised a solid review to the company who sent this to me to try out with my old dog, who apparently can learn new tricks because he mastered doing this in maybe a half an hour. And the reason he's not here already is this thing gets him so excited. And I'm actually quite surprised. He's nearly 10 years old, big old German Shepherd. And this thing has really gotten him stimulated. He loves figuring it out, and you'll see. But I wanted to show you the unit first before all the excitement starts. It is incredibly easy to operate. So whenever you get it out of the box, it is as simple as essentially three main pieces. There is a base or a holder for the button, and then the unit itself kind of looks like this R2-D2. If, like me, you are an 80s girl, it is its own little R2-D2. It does have a little drawer, and that drawer is one that if you choose, you can have the treats come out and be contained here. But we actually add a little extra stimulation to Bronson, and we keep the drawer closed so that when his treats come out, they spill all out and about. The top itself, I'm gonna let you come in close, is super easy to open and close. So on the back here, once I realized that was there, it's as simple as turn to one side and then the top comes off. That's where you find it's a really easy to fill rotating ball. It has an open and close slide that I wasn't even aware until after the first time. You can also use to regulate how much of a treat comes out at one time. So I'm gonna start by putting in, we love using Cheerios here. I'm gonna put in some Cheerios and close it a little bit and show you how it works before the chaos starts, because he gets very excited whenever he gets to play this game. So pretty easy to fill. It does come with a little scoop that if you're gonna get dog treats out or don't have something in a pourable container. So I'm gonna close that about halfway, if you can see. And then there are only two things that you have to do. Number one is to turn on. So there's one on button and then there's a test button, but on, and you can see the blue flashing light saying that it's on. And then I am going to, whoop, that's not the lid. And then I'm going to close it back up by simply rotating it the opposite way. And then on the back of the remote itself, it has a little opener up, turner on type function. And I should mention here too that it comes with the charging cable, because both of these do not have an area to replace the batteries. They are simply rechargeable. So that is very nice too. We have yet to recharge it from the initial time. So I have this on, and now let's see what comes out. Spitting out just a couple treats because I have it set to do so. If I wanted to do an entire scoop of treats for him each time, show you how many that is. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about before he comes out and gets extra loud is the fact that this button itself can be changed. So I can do different type sounds that are stored within, or you can actually set it to a recording that you make for yourself. So if you wanted to record, for instance, your voice for the dog, they could hit that and then get treats. So let me get him out so you can see how he does. And because it will get very loud in here, I will explain that he is like a bull in a china shop, and he hits the heck out of this thing, but he 100% understands that correlation between the button and getting his treats. Hang tight. All right, now we have the bull inside the china shop. So one of the things I would recommend if you have a big guy like this is to work on the method where they use their nose. He, however, is just resistant to nose bumping and wants to paw it. It does have rubber feet on the bottom, so it has a little bit of stay. But honestly, with the wood floor, we've been taping it down with, go ahead. We've been taping it down with duct tape because he spends half of his time chasing this button around like a puck otherwise. So, or you can hold it for him. He definitely understands how it works. Come on down and you can see him hit it the next time if he runs out of treats here. But he probably took him maybe a half an hour, I would say, all in all, for him to correlate that sound between that and the treats coming out. So as long as you start and stay, you got it, with one sound, it should work really well for them. So all in all, great stimulating way for your dog to get some treats.